Harald promises to all that Norway will never go back to its old ways, and agrees to burn the pagan witch.
Excuse me, what?
I say, burn her.
You have a plan on mind. You have a plan on mind. You can't really accept. In the name of your love, in the name of your son, and just also yourself, Harald, no. Also in the name of your friendship with Leif, no, Harald. I don't believe you. Right?
We're journeying west to find a new home, the one you used to tell me about.
He wants to search for it also.
Father stole my ships. It killed our captain to force us to stay. And took Harald away. I managed to escape. And I came here to find a new captain. To go back for them.
You, my dear, you. But with you. He's gonna live with you.
You must listen carefully to what I tell you.
Okay, you have a plan, you have a plan. The dignity of this woman. You didn't need that, you didn't need to show that. Oh, stop with the glory, stop.
Harald Sigurdsson. Magnus Olafsson.
No!
Alma Turein. Sen goat varar fjoter. Hear me now. Rise up and protect us from this heresy! Strike down your anger and redden these walls with blood!
Nah, the gods returned.
Magnus! The gods have come for you!
What's wrong, Magnus? You in trouble?
I love the fact that right now you're torturing him with that, you know. They need to think that you're dead. I mean, that you disappeared like a true witch. But you, Harald, I'm truly disappointed. You didn't intervene, you didn't help at all. At the end, you're bragging like it's your victory, but in fact, not at all. Have food.
Queen Emma, it is so nice to see you again.
Where's Edward?
In Normandy. I assume. I'm afraid you didn't get your message.
Godwin.
Come, Your Highness, there's much to do to prepare for the Witchen and for your coronation.
Truly, she made that promise to Edward, and that was a sweet one.
It's a good thing that you're here, my prince. England is in need of stability and a strong hand.
A strong hand. Yes.
Emma, you're gonna...
Oh God, when I would like to speak with my stepson-in-law.
I'm afraid that now is not the time.
You know...
I disagree. Now's the perfect time.
You know your enemy, Godwin, right there, what she
There's
can
still
do.
Then go and plan with me. I need to meet with the Queen.
That woman has resources. She's not gonna give up like that. Canute will be proud.
Stig, wake up. It is Harald.
Your mother wants to see you, Harald.
Why did you do that?
What? Save your life?
Keep me from killing Magnus.
Because I could not allow it.
Could not. Because you must be king.
Because I am the king!
You cannot co-rule with the killer of my people. He must die
I
now.
know you want vengeance.
It's about justice.
And I made an oath that I must honor.
I see. An oath to them.
No! To me! To myself!
At least you finally got what you always wanted. Your destiny. I hope it was worth it.
No, it's not. And it's not like that you wanted it, Harald.
I could ask you the same question. Keeper of the faith.
Totally worth it. She can face herself into a mirror without any issue.
It is hard.
You'll be escorted out to Kattegat by some of my ships.
Escorted? No, my work here is not finished.
Yes, it is. You're a force of nature, Freydis. But Magnus is my problem, not yours. Trust me.
Okay, I want to trust you. I want to trust you.
I've loaded your boat with supplies.
But how can I trust you when you said burn her and you didn't know about Leif's plan?
It won't be. If they're lucky. When you find another miracle. Be well, my friend.
You promised land.
Tell me about our son. Harald.
Thank you for that!
It's brave. It's strong. He cares about people. When they see him smile, they feel like anything is possible. Like his father.
It has been a long time that you didn't smile.
What have you told him about me?
That you were a good man. Fair. Just. And that one time, long ago, I loved you.
I'm no longer that man, Freydis. I've learned the hard way. I cannot make everything right with my words. And I've lost that smile you remember.
No, I don't think so.
I know where your smile is, Harald. Because I get to see it every day. And if you ever want to find it again, all you have to do is meet our son.
Someday.
Oh, please.
Don't wait too long.
Oh, you're giving me an hug! It's unexpected! I didn't want that much.
Both will not think kindly of the king who freed the saint killer.
Shut the
I
fuck up.
suggest we don't tell him. Don't worry. I've already come to a decision. Chain him up. Throw him in the cell. It's the only kingdom you're worthy of. You cannot do this! This is an outrage! This is my ruling! The first of many. And if any of you have a problem with it, then you are more than welcome to join him. From this day forward, I will make this kingdom the most powerful on earth, and I dare any Viking to challenge me.
We are Viking.
I am the king of Norway.
Hey, you're crowning yourself.
I am Harald Hardrada.
Give me that smile now. Give me that smile now. No? Come on. We're not gonna see you finding the golden land. But we know that you're going and Stiger found around. The end. because of how much I cried during this episode and all of my reactions during it, I think that you understood that I'm okay with this end. And for the globality, you know, of this final episode and this final season, I'm okay. I'm okay, that was great, that was good, I'm okay with it. Clearly, I think that you understood that all of the Canute narrative arc with Emma, with the heirs, all of that political situation, right there, how it was resolved, it pleased me because first we had Canute dying with his wife into a moment of love, and that was perfect, that was brilliant, I cried. Then we had Emma and Godwin, no, it was just a little before, we had them saying to each other that she should call Edward, and she said that she already did it, you know, so we were like, maybe they're on the same page. But in fact, no, for sure he tried to do something against her by calling for her food, and at the end, she's doing something against him by trying to, you know, to manipulate her food. Like really, the fact that we are finishing things knowing who is gonna be in Denmark, rather the situation in England, that Edward is waiting in Normandy, that she's gonna try to do something, that Godwin is gonna try to do something, like it's perfect because we loved them like that, Godwin and Emma playing against each other, you know. And no matter what the situation, the historical situation, we know about it and we know that it couldn't be resolved with everyone being at peace, you know, just like that. No. So I'm totally okay with it, and it was really well done and well written during this final episode and during the entire season, in fact. For Leif, his story during the entire season was great because it was mostly about his development, you know, about finding clues about the currents, how to find the Golden Land, but also about finding himself, a lot about the religion, all of that, so it was nice. For Freydis, it was a lot about giving up, you know, Jomsborg, fighting with Olaf's son, fighting with her father, at the end fighting with Harald, like really fighting with guys to claim who she is, the last daughter of Uppsala, the leader of her people, the woman also that you loved and with whom you had a son, you know, like really. Freydis, she fought a lot all along this season to prove who she is and what she wants to do, and to convince people to let her do what she needs to do, but in fact no, they can't. Like really, the only ally that she truly found, it's her own brother Leif. She couldn't count into her own father for that, but she had a good story all along this season. During this final episode, I'm okay with it. I'm much more divided about Harald's narrative arc during this season, because for me that Constantinople narrative arc lasted for way too long, really, and I have the impression that during this final episode, okay, he's back in Norway and all of that, but everything feels a little rushed, and the fact that his development is finishing like that, with him being so cold, so closed, that much that it's okay to burn Freydis. And really, we didn't have anything about him making that plan with Leif, you know, to free her. Like, okay, at the end, he knows that she's alive and free, he's following them, he's not stopping them, he's helping them. So that's why Magnus is saying, you freed the witch. But in fact, I'm not forgetting that at the beginning, he agreed to burn her, he didn't do anything to intervene to help. So in fact, he was okay with the situation. Like, it's only when Leif did what he did that finally maybe he's switching to help them. Like, at least I'm gonna continue to believe so, because we didn't have the confirmation that it didn't happen like that. We didn't have the confirmation that they worked for that together. After, you know, her being free, you know, thanks to Leif, is helping them, but not before. So clearly I'm disappointed because of his decision to burn Freydis and to not intervene help. I'm disappointed because of his attitude. After being disappointed for not his story during this season, but how long it lasted, clearly. And right there at the end, for him to help them, I'm glad. For him to finally ask about his son, I'm glad. For him to take the throne of Norway, for sure I'm glad. And how he's doing it like a true Viking, for sure I'm glad also. but his story, his development and his conclusion, how it's done, not his conclusion itself, but how it was done, I'm not so okay with it. So really, everything that happened to him during this season, during this final episode, I'm okay with it, but how it was done, I'm not okay with it, and for the character to end like that, you know, even Freydis, like their reunion, I loved it so much. Like first Freydis appearing alive in front of them, who thought that she was dead, and no matter what, both of them, they loved her. That was perfect, that moment. So then, yes, to have Freydis confronting Harald a first time and then a second time, talking about her son, how much he's like him, like the man that she loved, and he's responding that he's not like that anymore. And she says that maybe yes, a little inside, and if he wants to come back like that, he just needs to meet his own son. Maybe one day it's gonna happen. Like that was perfect, that moment, and clearly I didn't expect to have an hug. I never expected for them to be back together, but clearly his attitude, Harald, during that moment, it's rough. But at least, you know, Harald, the son, is alive with Stiger. He's gonna go back in Greenland alive and safe. He's gonna see his mother again, his uncle. They're gonna find the Golden Land, you know. Everyone is gonna fulfill his destiny and all. Maybe one day, yes, other reunions can happen and it can be okay. And even for the ones who truly want for these two to be together at the end, Harald and Freydis, they can have that hope that it can happen at the end of everything. It's not my case, I don't believe so. But I believe that maybe it was not really a goodbye forever, like they can see each other maybe one day. Like Leif and Harald, for me, they didn't say goodbye for good. So same for Freydis and Harald, so maybe same for Harald and his son. But I would have loved to have that reunion between them. So yes, really my opinion about this final episode and this final season is a little the same. Perfect stories and development for the characters of Canute and Emma, Freydis and Leif. Harald are more divided because the story was nice in Constantinople but lasted for too long. The end felt too rushed for him. I'm more divided really about him, his narrative arc and his character, but the rest was great, and you know, I'm ending crying like hell. So yes, I'm not finishing this show being disappointed as hell and being mad and all of that. No, clearly things could have been better, written better, really, I mean it, for Harald's part. But it's like that, and I'm gonna make peace with it, you know, because into my mind I can have that reunion between him and his son at some point. And you know, for example, I would have loved for him to put the crown on himself like that, claim that he's the king of Norway, and smile. Just to smile right there, it would have been a good response to the discussion that he had with Freydis. And it would have been, you know, in a way, it would have been sweet after that discussion, like it would have sweet, I don't know if it's a verb, you know, it would have helped to get that attitude, you know, all of that thing about Harald a little more sweet, you know, and less rough and difficult and too much also. Just a little smile. And really it would have been also a payment of that preparation that we had a little earlier. Tell me what did you think about this final season? Tell me what did you think about this final episode? Did you cry like I did? Tell me. So that's it. That was the end of Vikings Valhalla, this season 3 and this show No Matter What. So maybe you were just following me for that. I don't believe so, because I don't have a lot of people watching my videos about it, but if it was the case, maybe you can still, you know, stay with me for other shows that I already watched, you know, like Vikings, the original show, like The Last Kingdom, historical shows like that. And if not, like if you're deciding to leave, I'm wishing you the best, and maybe we'll meet again for a new show, maybe. And again, as a reminder, if you want the full reaction part for all of these episodes, You can have them on my Patreon. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part. It was nice to spend this time with you. Like really, finishing Vikings, it was really difficult and all. But I knew that we would have Vikings Valhalla. And between that, I binge-watched also Vinland Saga, which is an anime but about Vikings. Now I'm gonna feel like an orphan. I don't have any other Vikings stuff to watch. I'm a little feeling like an orphan right now. Okay, it's all guys for you and for me for Vikings Valhalla. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Freydis.